Have you heard there's this test? I can't remember the test, but it's like categorizes your personality.
MBTI?
It's something like this.
This is very popular in Korea.
Yeah, do you know what number you are? I mean, what letter?
INFJ.
I'm ENFJ.
ENFJ.
ENFJ. I remember we did it in class. Our teacher, he said, "Oh, take this quiz and you can see your thing." And when I did it, it said social worker for work that would be suited for you. And I thought, oh, that's good because I'm already doing that.
Actually, the Koreans crazy about MBTI these days.
Yeah.
So popular. How do you think about
I think, like, I remember doing it in high school. They asked us to do it as well for, like, choosing university option, like, career, like, do this and maybe with other things as well, like, like, working outside, inside. I think I know a lot of people, like, my friends that have never done it before.
Oh, it's not that popular here, right?
Yeah, but I think it's interesting.
I think the Western culture is more care about what's the word, like the star sign?
Astrology.
Astrology.
I do like astrology.
So like you guys ask each other, right?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely like my personality.
What was yours?
I'm a Gemini, which means we like to talk a lot, which I love to talk a lot.
It's correct.
Yeah, I think for me, but like I think it can change. It's not, I don't know if it's true, but I think my experiences with people, I do think they're true. In Chinese, like they have Chinese astrology, like, you know, like the year. Like,
I don't know about China.
they have like the year of the horse,
Really?
dragon.
We also have it. We also have
you
it.
Do?
Yeah, my one is I was born in 1992. So monkey.
Monkey, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like the same as Chinese ones? Or
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Because I'm a horse.
Horse,
So like free spirit, you know.
So you were born in
2002.
2002.
I know like a bit about
How do you know that? Because it's kind of more Asian culture.
Do you know? This is so funny. So I used to work at a supermarket.
Oh, really?
And like another thing with Geminis, we just make friends with everyone and like we can talk about anything. This guy, when I was like working at a checkout and like we started talking and then he asked me I think what my star sign was and then I remember I was talking and then I'm like, oh, I finish work in like 20 minutes. I'll wait for you and we'll talk. So I remember talking to this guy for like 1 hour after work.
Oh, really?
Just about star signs.
He was Asian?
No, he was like, he was Greek. But yeah, he like knew all about it, like everything. Just talk. I was like, you're very interesting, I'll talk to you. Like, yeah.
That's why you know about the...
Yeah, he like introduced it. I didn't know before. I knew about like the Chinese years, like because we have sometimes like festivals, Chinese festivals, like New Year festival. So I knew that I was a horse, but I didn't know about like the elements. I didn't know about that. But yeah, now I know. And like, a question for you is, in like your healthcare in Korea, do you have like Eastern like healthcare, like traditional Chinese medicine, like similar to that, or is it more like Western like medicine, like more like prescription, like medication? You get what I'm saying?
We have two types. The one is like Western, how can I say, Western like medication?
Western
like just general hospital. And also we say kind of Korean traditional the medical treatment.
How would you say it in Korean?
Hanyuan. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's perfect.
Hanyuan. Okay.
Yeah. It's also very popular. So you can like, how can I say, the needle, acupuncture.
Yeah. Do you find you like that better?
Me personally, I prefer to go Western the medication.
That's interesting. I feel like my family is probably like that, but also we like more holistic, like traditional Chinese medicine.
Things,
I like that better.
Oh, really?
Than like medication, like especially if like mental illness, like antidepressant. Now in Australia, they're very easy to like give you just medication instead of like working with you to like, you know, kind of understand like the problem.
We also like, I don't know what's
like
the English
this.
word. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, and you like lay and you like feel the different muscles. I use that.
Really?
I use that. I prefer
really?
because it's like
You're Western people, but you prefer.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
it's interesting.
Yeah,
right?
very interesting.
And like I think that's more like coming from like the people I know that have used it and it has worked for them.
Yeah.
Whereas like other people I know, like taking medication works better for them. But for me, I feel like I've done the medication. I saw like it can work, yes, but I prefer this like more natural.
But I think some people don't believe the traditional way.
Yeah.
So
it's like like kind of like does it work? Like which doctor? Like I don't know if it works.
Because it's pretty much different from the Western science, the Western medical science.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's very common in Korea.
Yeah.
Very common, very popular.
Yeah.
And you can see the huge Korean traditional hospital, like a Western hospital.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have two types of a hospital in Korea.
Yeah, that's cool. That's interesting. Is there like traditional ways to like look at cancer in like in Korea, like compared to like in like Australia, we'll do like chemotherapy?
When the Western hospital say, oh, your disease can cure.
Yeah, you can't cure it.
And then they try to traditional way, so no chemotherapy or something. You know?
And like, do they find like results, like better results?
Yeah. Some people like just go to like countryside with more like natural environment.
Yeah.
And they don't know why, but they suddenly got recover from the cancer. Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it is like it's true. I heard stories as well about this lady, and I think she was Indian, and she tried like the best hospitals in the world, like in Western like the hospitals, and they like did lots of tests and chemotherapy, and they said you have like 2 months to live, like
like that.
And then like she went back to like India, did like Eastern medicine, and they said you're making such an improvement, you're doing really good, and like her mentality, she knew she was getting better, and then like she felt better, everything better. So it's very I don't know. We go so off topic, but it's good.
I mean, I was very surprised you know about, you know, like the Asian, the medical MBTI, stuff like that.
I know. I'm not sure if it's like a very well known in like other people in like Australian culture, but I think it's definitely because I had like experiences with people that have used it, so it made me aware. Before I wasn't aware of it, but as well I think TikTok is really like good. It like makes you like understand so many other things that are happening in the world that you don't think about before. So like it does help you like get an insight into like different cultures and how they operate.
We ask MBTI when we go to blind date. And also when we go to job interview. These days the company asks, what is your MBTI, stuff like that. That's
good though. It kind of gets them to understand a bit, like a general.
But sometimes, you know, I feel like asking MBTI each other, it could be not good, because if you know someone else's MBTI, you can generalize someone.
And then you think like, oh, maybe I don't even want to get to know you. It's like star sign.
Like star sign.
You categorize someone
categorize.
Instead of like getting to know them. How do you guys call it? The
MBTI.
I'm trying to remember the person that created it, but
Myers-Briggs.
Myers-Briggs. You know, it's because it's like it's kind of like philosophy in a way.
As I know, they
like
are psychologists, or they are Nobelists. But I think still it helped to know about ourselves. But sometimes it's tired because every time I meet some new Korean, they always ask MBTI first.
It's funny because I asked you the same question.
I never expect you ask me about MBTI.
So maybe it's just because of like the work I'm in, like you have to know maybe a bit like of who you are.
Yeah.
Like so
it helps.
It does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is very general.
Yeah, very
like,
general.
It's
very
funny. We're like the same,
Yeah.
but extrovert and introvert.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, it is funny.